On God.
The world's holiest podcast.
I really want to bomb and then say that to her and be like, you are the reason. How funny would that be?
You just bomb in front of her and be like, you are the reason why I pursued this art
Yeah,
form.
I want to bomb in front of my favorite comic and then tell them that it's their fault that I'm doing stand-up. And they're like, please don't let that be me. Okay, guys, welcome to On God. I have my very special guest today, Dylan Adler.
What's up? Honored to be on God with you.
On that
Honored to
red
be
chair
here.
with me.
I'm honored.
On those shimmering pants.
Thank you so much.
What color do you say those are?
I just say they're some sort of red cinnamon sort of thing.
I'd say they're like a reflective metallic blue bronze.
Maybe it's that. I actually don't really even know. I kind of change every time. But yes, yeah, I'd say bronze actually. But I'm laundry day, so my socks aren't high enough. I'm showing ankle like a whore.
I think ankles in.
Okay, good.
Yeah, a lot of people they taper their pants up to reveal ankle.
Oh, that's good
Amish
to know.
porn.
That's good.
That's when you're showing the ankle you call Amish porn.
Yeah,
I'm serving Amish porn.
I'm
today.
serving Amish porn today. I'm serving well water Amish porn.
Hide your eyes, butter churners.
Ezekiel, watch out.
Yeah, Jedediah, cover your eyes.
I love Jedediah, not Jebediah, Jedediah. It's
Maybe
even
is it
different.
Jebediah?
Yeah.
Whatever, you can name him whatever you want.
Yeah, they're Amish.
Dylan is so funny. I just have to say this when I'm just remembering this, but I went to New York for a month when I was like at the lowest point in my life, and I like tried to pull a geographic. I was like, I'm gonna be a New York girl, and I moved, and I went there in August 3 years ago, and I was staying on the 16th floor of a building with no AC.
Oh my god.
And it was like 95 degrees outside, but like 110 in the apartment.
Fuck.
It was horrible. But you were in New York, and you made me feel so welcome and accepted. And you were really, we only hung out a couple times, but you were like honestly a saving grace for me.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That
really,
means a
really
lot.
sweet. And I was like, wow, I really needed to be loved by gay people.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you really fucking
So,
need that.
Thank
so.
you. I was going to jump off that building. And I was going to jump off where the AC vent was supposed to be.
There was just a big hole where the AC vent was. I love you, Matt. You're so fucking funny, and I like, and also like I met you through like Otsuko too, and she was like we like raved about you together, and then I met
think,
you.
Oh my God, we did meet through Otsuko.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God,
then-
Otsuko knew you in New York.
Yes.
And she knew me in LA. And
Yeah.
she said to me, she was like, you have to meet my friend Dylan.
Yeah.
And I was like,
We
who is
connected.
Dylan? And then we started following each other.
Exactly, and then
Otsuko's the best.
Otsuko's the best, and then I remember like. I did your show, and I saw at the precinct, and I saw you perform, and you know, as stand-ups, it's hard, you know, to like sometimes like, you know, we see so much stand-up, but like watching you, I was like legit like bursting out cackling.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That is so nice. Yeah, you're like an uncontrollable energy. We're just fucking complimenting the hell out of each other.
This is a big jerk. This is an Amish jerk
It's a
off.
boast fest. Yeah, you are like an incomparable energy on stage. But truly, no one can do Dylan Adler.
Thank you.
And
Except
you're
for
supposed to
Max
say no
Adler,
one
my
can
twin.
do. Oh, except for your twin
Except for my
brother.
twin brother, maybe.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from San Francisco Bay Area.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my
End of
God.
pod. I'm
Yeah,
from
I
San
wanna hear
Rafael,
about that.
like north. It's Marin County, so San Rafael, which is like across the Golden Gate Bridge. And that's where I grew up.
Across the Golden Gate Bridge, as in, I'm so uninformed with. Wait, does the bridge connect Oakland to San Francisco? Is
No,
that the Golden
it
Gate
connects
Bridge?
Marin County to San Francisco.
What the hell is the bridge from SF to Oakland?
That one is
That's-
the
no
Bay
one cares.
Bridge.
Oh, that's the Bay Bridge.
That's the Bay Bridge.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful bridge, but it's not as iconic as the Golden Gate Bridge, which connects Marin. and
I've
San Francisco.
swam naked under the Golden Gate Bridge.
You
have you ever
have?
done that?
No, I want to.
Yeah,
How
I don't
have I
know
never-
if people do it.
I love that.
I was with 3 gays. No, it was me and 2 gays.
Isn't there that nude cruising beach near the Golden Gate?
Maybe that's it.
I've always
But
wanted
I was
to
just
do
with
that.
2 friends. We're like platonic. We're like sisters.
Okay.
And we drove up there on Pride weekend. And we were like, we're all like, we didn't book hotels or anything. We're like, we're all going to meet men tonight. We're all going to go home. Cut to us at 3 a.m. all sleeping in my friend's Honda Civic. We couldn't find anywhere to stay.
You're like, well,
and then the next day we like jumped in the ocean naked to shower because we didn't have anywhere. And we like all literally, I don't know if this is gross, we all pooped in the ocean and our poop was just like floating beside us. We're like literally acting like 9-year-old children, like village, like
You're disgusting.
Village children. We're like, we gotta go swim in the lake
Swim in the lake
to
and
get
poop
ready
in
to
the
do
lake.
ketamine at Pride.
Oh my God, that is so funny. I love that you did that. I love swimming in the bay, and it makes me so happy that I'm swimming with your poop in the bay when I swim.
Yeah, it's still there floating.
It's still there, probably.
Wait, okay, so you're not in the when people think of SF, you're not in SF. Like,
I'm not an SF proper.
is it like being in Long Beach as relation to LA?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a suburb outside of. To compare it, I would compare it to like maybe Valley, maybe maybe Pasadena with more white people.
And are both of your parents Jewish?
My mom is Japanese, my dad's Jewish.
Your mom's Japanese and your dad's
Yeah.
Jewish. I'm asking from like the I guess the like religious standpoint. Like,
Oh
did you grow
yes,
up?
okay, yeah. I didn't grow up really. I mean,
You're like, okay,
I'm like-
anti-Semite. No, you're not allowed to ask people.
you can't just ask someone if
But
they're
I guess I was
Jewish.
wondering if you
No,
grew
just
up
kidding.
very culturally Jewish.
Culturally, yes. Like we
Your
celebrated.
dad is Jewish. Your mom's
My dad.
Japanese.
Yes, so celebrated Hanukkah.
Are they?
Passover.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you again.
Interrupt me.
Are they both? Did they both grow up in San Francisco?
My dad grew up in Los Angeles. My mom grew up in Watsonville, California, like Central California.
Okay, they're both
Mhm.
California girls.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. As I'm
Okay.
talking, I'm still thinking about the poop, but I'm going to keep going on.
I do it every day.
It's the image of it. Anyway,
Just sailing behind me and my 3 naked friends.
it's like just the image of me being in the water being like, what's that? Anyway.
And do you just have one brother?
I have, one twin brother and then I have one older sister.
You do?
Yes. Yes.
She hasn't made the gram yet.
She has. I do post up. I love her so much. She's
That
my
poor
favorite.
Girl.
I love her.
It's your favorite. Sorry, twin brother.
Sorry, twin brother, but I love her.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, she is like developmentally delayed and like has autism, so she like lives near home
Okay.
and then like comes home for the weekends and stuff. But she's like kind of like our little sister, even though she's older. But
How much older is she than you?
2 years.
Oh, so you guys are all relatively close.
All relatively close. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's sweet. And your parents are they still in the area that you grew up in?
Yeah, still the same house.
I'm so envious of that because like I grew up in Indonesia.
Yeah.
I lived there till I was 17.
Mhm.
And then when I moved to the States,
Sorry.
I know.
Quoting your joke. Yeah.
I'm like Lindsay Lohan and Mean Girls. But when I moved to the States, my parents moved to Maryland and Delaware area, and so when I go to visit them, it's like I have no context.
Oh, of course.
You know, so I'm always envious of people because when you go home, you get to like, I don't know, do you still have like high school friends or like the shops and like?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is something I kind of took for granted, but it is.
I think
actually-
it's a common experience.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But it is nice that I have been able to like go home, reconnect with high school friends, and see like my aunties, my
Yeah.
people I grew up with, and yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, none of my extended family lives in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
Yeah.
literally just my parents and some of my siblings.
Yeah. So it's
I'm
like you just see them.
Why are you in Delaware?
Yeah.
Nothing's there. Joe Biden?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Like go back to Indonesia.
I would love that.
Oh.
Oh my God, if I could visit them there, that'd be so cool.
That'd be awesome to visit like Indonesia.
My dream, I'm going to put it out there. I was just thinking about this. like it would be so cool to partner with like a travel company and to do like a documentary about like returning to Indonesia now that like some gay travel thing, but to like document it and being like exploring like gay culture in Indonesia, because I was like closeted Christian when I was there. Wouldn't that be so cool?
I would love that.
You
like,
want to go?
Yeah, I've never been. What is gay Indonesia like?
I don't know, but it's the fourth most populated country in the world.
Yes,
they've got to have a huge.
They have to huge.
I mean,
gay population.
it's also very interesting and kind of dicey because it's a Muslim country.
Yeah,
and it's technically, it's technically illegal.
Mm-hmm.
It's the death penalty, but like,
they talk.
You're like, I don't know if I want to go anymore.
Well.
but I know it's not really like that in like the main cities. You know what I mean? Like in China, I don't think it's okay to be gay, but they have a huge like pride in Beijing is like massive.
Oh my God, I was in Hong Kong. Grindr was popping.
Hong Kong isn't China.
Okay, well, you learn something every day.
Or maybe it is to you.
Hey, it was China to me, bitch, and that's all that matters. Hong Kong was China in my heart.
Is coming for your ass.
I hope they do.
Sorry. So you guys grew up. Were your parents religious at all?
I didn't go to I didn't have a bar mitzvah, and I wasn't I didn't go really to temple.
But your twin brother did.
But my twin brother was, because he's a bitch, and it's like we need Judaism to straighten you out. No.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
And your sister didn't have bat mitzvah?
No. So my mom, my obachan and ojichan, my Japanese grandparents are Buddhist.
What is that called?
My obachan and ojichan.
Obachan
And ojichan.
Obachan and Oji-chan.
Yeah.
Obachan is grandma?
Grandma.
And Oji-chan is grandpa. And that's Japanese.
That's Japanese.
Obachan.
And Oji-chan.
Okay.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Take that with you to Indonesia.
What about them?
I'm
here and I'm ready. I'm here. I'm back in Indonesia and I'm ready to talk about grandparents in Japanese.
They were Buddhists, but my mom is more spiritual.
Okay.
So I didn't grow up around religion, really. I mean, culturally, I guess Jewish, but I mean, I didn't really grow up with.
But you didn't even culturally, it sounds like you didn't grow up super enmeshed in Jewish culture.
I mean, fairly, but not really. I mean, not. It
was more relaxed.
Yeah, very. It's reform as you can get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm so I feel like you have a pretty good relationship with your parents, right?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
They seem really sweet.
They're very. I'm
on
lucky.
the gram. Your mom seems so cute. My parents are wonderful too.
Mm-hmm.
I really love my parents.
Yeah.
And they've gone through a ton of it's amazing because today when I talk to them, they've gone through so much therapy even in their adulthood, where they'll even say really sweet things to me, where they'll be we were newer Christians at that time and we didn't really understand how to love people as well, and now we know how to do that a lot better.
Aww.
I'm people can change and grow even
people
in
can
they're
change
older
and grow. That's beautiful.
It is. Did you go to a public school or a private school?
I went to public school.
Okay.
Elementary through high school, yes.
And I guess I'm wondering, with your mom being a spiritual person, did you guys pray or meditate? Was that a thing, or was it just an open? It
was out in the open,
you guys didn't pray before dinner or something like that.
No, or meditation, not really. I think it's when I asked about afterlife. My mom believes in an afterlife, spirits going on. My dad is just atheist, so it's you die and it's science and blah blah blah.
Was that interest do you remember hearing about that as a kid?
Yeah, and I believed more what my mom believed, because gay. But you know.
Because gay.
Because gay. When
Because
you're
gay, meaning you have to, it's your...
gay, you're a mama's boy. And so if your mom
because
is
you're a mama's boy. I thought you
spiritual-
were like, because gays are like into the afterlife. You just mean gravitating more towards your mom.
yeah, being a mama's
Yeah.
boy. But I guess like I did believe in like spirits and that not necessarily. I wasn't taught heaven and hell really, but yeah.
Okay. I just remember I was always taught that from a really young age about heaven and hell. Immediately, it was like some of my earliest memories.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh wow.
But I found so much comfort in knowing that I was going. It was like
To
I was
heaven.
one of the few chosen. I was like, whoa, I'm so lucky that like I happened to be born in this specific family that knew the answers.
Oh,
And like everyone
yeah.
else is like, wow, like, whew. Like I'm really lucky that happened to have happened.
yeah.
And then it took me like 20 years to be like, oh, wait, this is not real. And maybe like it's more, complex than this.
Uh-huh.
But it
Love
was
that.
devastating for me when I finally learned that, where I was like,
course.
oh, I don't know that I'm going to heaven.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to accept that, like, I don't know what happens when I die. And that was scary,
Sure,
but
because I guess that is like if you as a kid are just like, oh, going to heaven, thank God. You don't have to think about it. Heaven is for
totally.
like that. I guess that is comforting. Yeah.
But then it was
But then
devastating.
devastating.
When
That's
I became
right.
an adult, and then when I was wrestling with coming out, when I was
Of
like,
course.
but I'm just curious. I know one of my good friends, his parents were both college professors at like a liberal university. And he said when he talked to his parents when he was young, they were just like, yeah, we don't know what happens when you die. It might be nothing. It might be something we don't know. And he accepted that really young and was just like, all right, I got to make the most of my time here.
Yeah.
And so is that more of kind of your...
I think yeah. But also there is like sometimes like there's the obvious like fear of death. When you learn of death as a kid, you're like it's something to really kind of boggle with,
Yeah.
And I think it was like it's a little unclear, but my mom believes that something happens after, so I think maybe something does happen after, and there is an after. Maybe I think some spirits live on and something.
Yeah, so
that I
you're
don't
kind of
understand.
optimistic about when we die, you're kind of like, maybe we live on after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't spend too much time thinking about it.
I actually don't.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I don't
don't.
think I don't obsess over it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have enough going on in my own life.
Yeah.
But there are moments where I get scared when I think like, is it just like darkness forever?
Sure.
And then I'm like, what am I doing if I'm not in love with someone right now?
Oh my God. No, but also story. But I feel that.
Yeah.
But I know. Like I know. Who knows? I don't think it's that.
I don't think so. I mean, I definitely believe in like energy is never created or destroyed.
Yeah.
So like whatever energy you have, which is a lot, it goes somewhere. And I don't know where that
It's
happens.
gotta go somewhere. Your energy and honey. It's a
Yeah.
little overwhelming, TBH, but your energy will go somewhere.
Yeah, that body's going down, but the energy's
sure.
going somewhere.
Yeah.
What do you think about God now? Do you pray, or do you have like a spiritual practice?
Not really.
Yeah.
I the artist's way, which I'm gonna restart this. I am.
I almost said written by James Cameron.
Julia Cameron, unlearn your misogyny, okay?
Directed by James Cameron. The Artist's Way.
The artist's way, Avatar,
Wait.
way of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avatar, The Artist's Way. Julia Cameron. I've done The Artist's Way before.
I love it.
Wait, we should do it.
Wait, let's do it.
I'm down.
I need to
I need
ground
to do
myself
it.
artistically because I've been feeling a little.
And I can feel that you've been feeling that way.
You can, but yeah, I have.
I could sense it.
Yeah. No, for real.
You're... never mind. I don't even want to mispronounce. I was about to say your Oba-chan told me. Is that correct?
Obachan.
Okay.
No, all my white friends pronounce it like Obachan. It's Obachan, I think.
You're Obachan.
You're Obachan.
You're Obachan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she told me you were feeling artistically ungrounded.
Yeah, and she would be correct.
She sensed it.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me give her your number to call you.
The artist way though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
so
I guess. Yeah, I mean, like when it comes to spirituality, I did maybe in high school believe in heaven, hell, because I went to the South with my grandma, my dad's side's family.
Okay.
And we told him like, yeah, I guess we're just more spiritual. And then he's like, when he was like, it's you're going to hell. So
this is your dad's side of the family?
My dad's no. Okay, my grandpa remarried someone who came from like a Christian family, and we visited her family.
I was like, I've never met a Jewish person with a Southern accent.
Yeah, they don't exist. I don't know. Maybe they do, but
we're going to temple.
We're Shabbat Shalom, bitch. That's right.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I guess one of the cousins we were our age, and she was like, like I think you guys are great people, but it's just true. It's like, if you don't believe in God, you are going to hell. So blah blah blah. And then I was like, it kind of freaked me out. And then I was like, oh God, maybe I have to. And then like, so for like a year, I think I was a little like, me and my brother were a little spooked, and I was like, maybe I should pray. And then I don't know. It was just kind of, yeah, I didn't really know what I believed.
Are you and your brother usually like in sync on stuff like this?
For sure.
Okay. Do you guys talk daily?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, we talk.
I've always wanted a twin.
Yeah, I mean, like when I was in high school,
I think it was just such a fantasy, like watching like It Takes Two when you grow
up.
Of
course, or like Parent Trap, or
yeah, and just being like, I have that secret special buddy.
Of course, yes. I mean, like in retro, when I was in high school, when we were both in the closet, I was like, ugh, I hate you.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't want a twin. You don't know what this life is like. But as an adult, I'm like very grateful. We're very close, and we talk pretty much every day.
That's so sweet. Mm-hmm. Such a nice support system.
Yeah. And it's like,
I've never met your twin.
You've never met him?
No.
He would love you.
Don't want to meet him.
Okay, good. Thank you. Because he's pursuing comedy, and if you have him on this podcast,
he is now.
He is, and I'm openly trying to get him to stop.
You're openly gatekeeping.
I am openly blacklisting him from the company.
That's so funny.
I support him. I support his journey, but obviously there's a part of me that's like, get your own thing, faggot.
Yeah. He's a musician.
Yeah. He's the literal principal oboe player to the Tucson Symphony Orchestra. And
Whoa.
I felt like comedy was like my own path. I found my own thing. I'm distinguishing myself. Yeah. And then he slithers his little way. And I'm like, bitch.
Oh my God. I hope that one day you guys do something really funny and comedy together.
Yeah.
And maybe your show together is the divisiveness of you not wanting him to be a part of comedy. That would be the funniest show.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like you're sabotaging his career.
I
mean, honestly,
crazy.
It's such a funny movie.
That is a crazy ass movie. I mean, I've written like a
you going to Tucson to sabotage your brother's comedy career? His brother lives in Tucson.
Yeah, he lives in Tucson. I think I've written like pilots about him and of like high school, but I think that is crazy.
It's so funny.
That is a funny concept.
Wait, are you guys 30?
29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay, like it's just funny like that you would be like 29 years old and this is when this all manifests.
Yeah.
You know, because it seems like so childish.
Yeah, it is very childish. And like when he'll talk to me, he'll be like, I just had such a great show. And I'm like,
and you're like, no, you didn't.
Like,
you fucking bombed.
Probably
bitch.
lying. and then he'll be like, I had a rough open mic. I'm like, seems like you should quit. I never had a bad open mic.
Can't relate.
Oh my God. One time he told me a story. By the way, mind you, he is the principal oboe player of the Tucson Symphony Orchestra. He did unpaid labor at Flappers Comedy Club to do 10 minutes in front of 4 people.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
In Tucson or here?
In Burbank. He was here for a little bit. He stayed at my place.
Yeah.
And this bitch did 4 hours of hosting to do 10 minutes of stand-up for 4 people.
Oh my God. So he's really on the grind.
Yeah. And I'm like, you did worse than a bringer. I don't know what to tell you. This is crazy.
Wow. They say like I'd rather be dead in Arizona than alive in California. Wait, I'd rather be dead in California than alive in Arizona.
Is that a thing?
It's a line from Arrested Development.
Wow.
But I feel like it's like I'd rather be dead
I'd rather
at the Improv than alive at Flappers.
Oh my God.
You didn't hear that from me.
You didn't hear that.
No,
Yeah.
Flappers can be. I've had fun. I've had fun shows there.
We can bleep the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But
have you ever had like a spiritual experience in pop culture? Have you ever felt God?
1000%. I think, I mean, this one might be a little obvious, but one of the most powerful performances I've ever seen was Renaissance.
Renaissance?
Beyonce Renaissance.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, her Renaissance tour.
Beyonce?
Yeah, Beyonce.
I can't believe I didn't go to the Renaissance tour.
Oh my God. It was, she took us to a different dimension, to a different planet. And it was like unreal and undeniable. And it was like one of the most, it was like going to church.
The Renaissance tour.
The Renaissance tour. It was unreal.
I think it's the only album of hers that I've listened to cover to cover.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that I'd listened to the whole thing because it flows so. You've listened to it cover to cover, right?
Yeah.
It just all bleeds into each other.
It all flows. It's so creative.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I think probably so many people would agree with you. The Renaissance tour is like a godlike experience.
It felt
like
like church. Like I'm like, I've never really experienced this sort of coming to a different dimension, but it really was unreal the way she executed it. Yeah, unreal.
I'm sure it's you can watch it somewhere. They have to have recorded the whole thing.
Oh, 100%.
I went to see the documentary in theaters, but it wasn't the full concert. It was just like a lot of the making of it, which was really fascinating.
Absolutely.
But you need to watch the whole thing. But man, that album, it's crazy that I know she won Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter,
Mm-hmm.
which is a good album.
Yeah.
For me, it's not really the takeaway. I felt like she they were honoring her for her work because she was snubbed for so long.
Yeah.
Because for me, I thought Renaissance was just like the penultimate. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, that is such an album where it's like this is fully like a body of work that just like stands alone.
And it's so she like ballroom music. She like the people like who do ballroom, like their tracks are like it's within like a very it's like ballroom music, and it's on SoundCloud, and it has a very kind of gritty sort of like they're so close to the mic that it sounds grainy. Like it sounds grainy.
Yeah.
And she incorporated that in a way that made it was like, oh my God, it's like really elevating it. And
well, it was so fun too because I mean, I'm sure you've been to like so many gay like after hours parties or whatever. I've heard the songs on Renaissance, like
you've heard
every
Cunty,
sample.
Right. We've heard Cunty, we've heard Kevin Aviance,
so
Kevin
many
Prodigy,
times.
Who are absolute legends.
Wait, what is?
Oh yeah, and Diana Ross, I Feel Love. Of course.
Like,
of course.
I've heard that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like
hearing it,
and I've heard like the ballroom version of it.
Yeah.
And they play that stuff at like Bears in Space and all these parties. Yeah. So then to like where it feels very niche for like these like gay parties where like they don't really play this music anywhere else.
They don't.
And then to hear all of them somehow perfectly mesh together into like the most mainstream album, I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
It felt incredible because like I've loved Kevin Jay-Z Prodigy. I fucking love Kevin Aviance. They are legendary musicians and ballroom commentators. And for like, it just felt like such a great, she's using it in such a beautiful context. And I don't know.
And then album of the year went to Harry Styles.
That's crazy.
And he said, I quote, wow, it's crazy. Things
like this don't happen to me. People who worked in a cupcake
shop.
Yep.
Did he say that?
People who work in cupcake shops don't get Grammys.
He said,
I don't know.
Things like this don't happen to
people like me.
And he's like standing next to Lizzo and Beyonce.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, shut the hell up.
I know. That was
like, I was literally
that really made my blood boil.
I was like, read the room.
Read the room. And also, okay, I love Adele for this.
Oh my God, and Adele.
You could see her face. You could see her face when Renaissance was snubbed. She was like, and it goes to Harry Styles. And Adele was like,
well, I was convinced. So the last time Beyonce was up for album of the year was Lemonade against Adele.
Yeah, that's right.
And Adele won for 25.
Yeah.
And so it was once again Adele and Beyonce, and it was Adele for 30 and Beyonce for Renaissance. And I was fully convinced. I was like, I'm accepting this now. Adele's gonna win. Like Adele's gonna win. I'm gonna accept this now.
Yeah.
And so probably in her mind, she was like, I really don't want to win. Like, please give it to Beyonce. Like, I won already. Like, give it to Beyonce.
Yeah.
And then it was like Harry Styles. She's like, wait, what the fuck?
Like, this fucking quacker won it too. What? Oh, fuck no.
I hate when you say cracker. You screamed that at me at a comedy show. And it was so scary.
It's because you bumped me.
Oh, I did bump you.
No, you did.
Yeah, I did not want to be at that show any longer than I needed to be. I was like, it was terrible. But it was an all gay audience, and none of them wanted to watch stand up.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I need to get in and get out as soon as possible, because the longer this show goes on,
oh my God,
they're gonna be like literally like tapping their feet, looking at their watches.
Yeah, no. It's sometimes all gay audiences are the worst and scariest.
It's the hard because gay men just want to watch women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
I get it. I mean, I think all my favorite comedians are women.
Well, samesies. Yeah,
except for you.
and except for you, Amish jerk off.
Oh yeah, my butter churner.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah,
that
can be. Gotta get in, gotta get out.
Mm-hmm.
What about your is there something I like? For me, I have so much. I wanted to say also my God moment in pop culture. Did you watch the VMAs? Did you watch Tate McRae's performance to Sports Car?
I didn't.
In the Black Sand?
I didn't. No, I need to watch that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm like tempted to just show you now. But I'll show you after. But
okay.
Oh my God. You know that song by Tate McRae?
How does it go?
You won.
Go.
But you got a sports car. We can in it. It's so weird because she's literally whispering the whole time.
Oh my God. Okay.
I think you know what this is. I think you know you might, but I literally don't even know what she's saying.
Okay.
But it's like this really heavy beat, and then it drops to her whispering.
Okay.
And she puts her legs in the air in a way where they're like literally going a direction they shouldn't go.
Wow.
But she's literally in like a cat litter box of like black sand.
Yeah.
Flinging her hair and flipping
her
legs back and forth.
Wow.
I have to show you.
Show me.
It's so, but there's everything in me, I think, which a lot of gay men identify with. I was just like, transport my body to where she is. Like, I'm like, and she's wearing like nothing, but for some reason, it's like, it's not even sexual what she's doing, because I'm like, this is art. This is for me.
Yeah.
She's literally doing this for like a gay man who is like obsessed with her.
Yeah.
In like a way where I'm like worshiping what she's able to do with her body in the least like
sexual way.
Yeah. I was like,
yeah.
I thought it was funny because I was watching it with a straight guy and he was like, oh, here she goes again or whatever. And I was like, no, this is for me. Like, she's not doing this for you.
You're like,
and I am dying.
You're like,
for it.
Gary, avert your eyes. She did this for the faggot.
No, Tate McRae is full on Britney Spears performing. Like, she's not even like a sexual being to me. She's like ethereal.
Mm-hmm.
She's like lost in that dance. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was God for me. But when I think about God, like one thing that I think is like a barrier for me as far as like getting in touch with like my spiritual side and feeling more grounded, something that I always go back to is like, is there something in my life that is like bringing me shame?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so I try to address that like as often as possible, and it's often where I write some of my best jokes.
Same.
Because I'm like, it's the thing that I most don't want to share with others. I'm like, oh, that's probably the thing that I should.
That's
really?
100% it. Yeah, same.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, literally the thing that causes the most internal like is sometimes like the thing that is the most that
I remember I used to do a bit
relief.
about, which you're gonna hate this. I should do this. I haven't done this bit in so long.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even do it for that long, but it was just such a visual. It's so gross. I don't even want to talk about it. The joke was about me going on a date and I'm in the shower and I decided to douche and I douched and like there was a lot that came out.
Sure.
And it wouldn't go down the drain and I had to waffle stomp it down the drain with my heels. I was like stomping on my shit to go down the drain. And it's just like talking about the preparation to go on a date.
Uh-huh.
And then I went on the date and I was like, I'm not even into this person. And I was like, why did I do all this stuff? You know, it was awful. But then I was like, I can never tell anyone that I literally shit in the shower.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what I got to talk about.
That's what you got to talk about.
I shit in the shower and I waffle stomped it down the drain.
That's great. They should make toilets that douche you. Right? They should make, I would buy
it's called a bidet.
That's not a douche.
If you
If
use
you aim
right.
it right.
If you put clamps in your asshole and just spread it. No, it's not. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. But I'm not getting a lot of activity back there. So
Okay, slay.
yeah.
I'm open to it. Yeah, I'm mostly
you?
top, but I'm like kind of getting into my medium verse.
You're in your verse era.
but not even because I'm just like
You're like open-mindedly bisexual, but like about being verse. You're like, yeah, I'd kiss a girl. You're like,
I'm bi
yeah,
curious.
I'd sit on a dick if it happened to be in front of me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
it's
be
like,
mad.
Yeah, exactly. I would let you pretend as though you were gonna go in there.
Yeah. But you're
I
not
don't know.
gonna.
I just don't know how to douche really. I mean, like, I need a douche, learn that, and then just like kind of train myself.
Someone taught me.
Okay.
We were on meth. It was he was Taylor Swift's makeup artist at the time on her Fearless tour. No, yeah. No. Sorry, on her Red tour. It was on her Red tour.
You know what? I love it. Like, I love this because whenever I am in a workplace and I meet another gay, I'm like, look at us with our fucking jobs. I can't believe we have these jobs. Anyway, do you ever feel that?
Wait, what do you mean?
Where you're like, you meet another gay, you're like, can you believe we're allowed to be employed after the shit we do with each other?
Oh, in that, like, you're like, they shouldn't have hired us.
Yeah.
He's like doing Taylor Swift's makeup. Meanwhile, on the weekends, he's like smoking meth and teaching a 21-year-old how to bottom.
Yeah.
How to douche.
Yeah.
Scary times.
Yeah, scary times.
We were so high.
Oh my God.
But he was like, do you want a bottom? And I was like, I don't even know what that is.
Oh my God.
And then he's like, I'll teach you.
Okay.
And then he like taught me how to douche. But then
Okay.
we were like so high.
Okay.
And he couldn't get hard.
Oh, okay.
It was bad. I don't smoke meth anymore.
Good.
Sorry. I put the pipe down.
Good. You put the pipe down and you picked up a mic. And that's how we're here today.
Put down the pipe and pick up the mic.
Dare.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting though, shame in comedy. That is really, I still have like things. Yeah, there's some stuff where I'm like, I feel so sensitive about things that I'm not even ready to always talk about them, and I'm like, that's the thing that you really need to start writing about, whether or not it's in stand up, because there are moments where I have performed things where I felt shame about them and it's just bombed, and then you feel so. I feel so vulnerable.
I mean, like, me and my friend Kelly, we had a show called Rape Victims Are Horny Too, and it was about
so funny.
Yeah, yes. And we, I love, like, we like we wrote jokes about like healing from sexual trauma, and those jokes were some of our favorite jokes to tell because they were like so raw and just like so like what was kind of in our psyche at the moments. Like, this was like the thing that we wanted to talk about, but sometimes the jokes would bomb, and when it's like it is a painful experience because you're like, oh fuck, like I'm talking about some crazy shit, and then the audience is like, we're not, and they're scared.
And the vibe is like I feel like the throwaway joke at the end is like, well, I guess I should have kept that in the journal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's exactly.
Like, I've said that line so many times. When something bombs, it's like, same. More of a journal entry. Got it. And then people be like, ah, and I'm just like,
yeah, been there, bitch. Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I was at the store last week and I watched someone at the Friends and Family just completely open up about something that was like super personal and eat shit, like joke after joke after joke. And I was watching and I was like, this is really interesting what they're talking about, but it's not hitting. And I could tell that they felt really embarrassed. And I was like, that's an interesting note, because watching them, I didn't feel like, what a loser. I can't believe they shared that. What I thought was like, what they're talking about is interesting. They haven't figured out how to make it funny yet. But I was like, but there's something there.
There's something there, and that's it.
And
like,
it was a good note for myself to be like, okay, so even if it bombs, like, it's like, you gotta.
That's it.
Give
it's
it
like
time.
It
wasn't my response wasn't. Ugh, I can't believe they. I was like, I was like, that's cool that they're sharing that stuff because it's interesting to hear them be vulnerable in that way. But
that is honestly 1,000% like how because like when me and Kelly were doing that material, we were like writing the whole show, so we couldn't like. It was like learning like. In you having an ego of steel, that even if like you go up and it's like, fuck, this is like, this hurts, but you're like, no, you kind of have to be pragmatic about it. Like, maybe I work on this and make this the punchline, and we switch things around here, and then it could pop if we give this disclaimer, and then it's like kind of like working at it
because you were writing the whole show. And then you performed the whole show before trying it out.
Yeah, exactly.
You were writing like
we were writing material, we were writing it together, some separate, so it's just kind of like we had to like kind of.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is, and I remember when that's I mean, but you have to know your comedic voice pretty well. So I mean, props to you for doing all that. I remember Atsuko during COVID wrote her whole hour.
Yeah.
And then was like, I'm going to go on tour with it. And and she hadn't performed it at all.
Yeah.
And I got to open for her when she was doing, and I was like, I was like, this is insane to me that you knew like your voice so well that she was like, at that time she was only performing she was like, audiences of like 600 to 1,000 maybe. Now she's doing like stadiums.
Yeah.
But but even then it was like killing. And I was like, she's never done these jokes before. Yeah. But she knew the whole hour.
Yeah. That is something that I was also very like, she is able to like write like very independently. Which is like a very 100%.
Because I've definitely gotten better about it over the years. Did you give me a 5-minute warning? Was that what that was? No, I don't know. Never mind. I've definitely gotten better about this over time, but where now I do feel like I'm able to. Sometimes I'll write something and I'll be like, that definitely works. Like that's good, and I'll be able to try stuff on stage and it works.
Have a better gauge, 100%.
Definitely better at it. There are still times where I've written something and I was like, that's funny, and then I've done it and it doesn't work, and I'm like, it baffles me.
Same.
And I was like, wait, no, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you guys are wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, like I have to accept.
No, 100%. That's what I still love about the process, honestly, because sometimes I will like surprise, the audience will surprise me, and I'm like, and they help me. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is the funny part of that. Or, oh, maybe I can shelve this for later. Yeah.
There is so much that I write where the part that people think is funny is not even the part that I thought was the funny part.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been posting. I need to get over it. Cringe is king, but I've been forcing myself to post.
Bitch, me too. Sometimes same.
And I'm testing out jokes, basically using it as like a joke tester. But I'm like, this isn't going to work on stage. And then I did a show last week, and I just did all the jokes that I did online on stage. And one of them, I was like, there's no way this is going to work. And that was the one that hit the hardest. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, this is too gimmicky to work. It's too like da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, well, it's a joke, you know, but people responded.
Yeah.
And I was shocked because I was like, that's an internet joke because it's like a funny, quick thing.
Yeah.
But then it worked on stage.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so bizarre.
Sometimes you don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the process. You know what my religion is? Art.
Wait, what was your shame of the week?
Oh, my shame of the week. Oh, good question. You know what? Can I be vulnerable?
Yeah, please.
Should I say this? No, can I? I'll choose a different one. Okay.
No, say it.
I'll say it. It's getting over an ex. I'm like, it's hard.
What about that makes you feel shame?
I guess like I'm like, oh my God, shouldn't I be like moving on with my life and making new connections? But it's like, you know, I still sometimes harbor feelings for someone I was in a relationship with, and it.
Also, this is behind a paywall, so
okay,
let it loose.
Yeah, and it's like, and also seeing them with someone else is hard because that's like kind of what recently, and I'm like, oh fuck, and it's totally like, you know, we broke. It's like the natural order of things. It's well within each of our rights, but
right, he has like every jurisdiction,
but it's still like, oh damn. So
there it is. I know it's like so simply said, but I have learned this like over the last year. I went through like the worst heartbreak I've ever experienced like last summer, and it was just unrequited love.
Yeah,
like the person didn't even like me back. No, and we were really close.
Yeah,
but that was so much more painful than any breakup I've gone through because I was living in fantasy for so long.
Yeah,
and then when I saw that person with another person, it like stabbed me so hard. But cut to it, I started spiritual. I started praying for that person because I wanted to no longer think about them, and that's like what I've been trained to do is like if you have animosity towards someone or strong feelings, pray that that person gets everything that they want. And like literally there's like someone where like I was like, I hope they're never famous. Then I started praying that I would see them on billboards. I was like, I pray that they get everything that they want.
Yeah.
And like literally that person is on billboards now. and I don't feel anything about it. I was able to be happy for them about it. Because it's almost like you beat them to the punch in a way.
Yeah.
But it's embracing this idea of like there's room for everyone. And so when I was like praying for that person, where it's like, I hope that, like, I pray that they get everything they want, give them an amazing relationship. I think they're in an amazing relationship now. And I'm like, I'm going to have an amazing relationship too. But it's so counterintuitive, but
it is.
I don't think about
like almost Buddhist.
I don't think about that person anymore. And so like I've seen them, I've seen their boyfriend, I see them at party, whatever, and I have no negative feelings. And I stopped praying for them. Not because but because I don't think about them anymore.
Yeah.
Not because I was like, I'm not. It was like, oh, they're not even in my orbit. It's like for some reason, by dedicating positive energy there, it like pushed them out of my circle.
I love that.
I don't know.
I love that.
Is that Buddhist?
I mean, I don't know. I read this book called When Things Fall Apart, and there was this thing of like breathing in.
Is that Chinedu Inaka? When I was in college, I had to read a book called Things Fall Apart by Nigerian author Chinua Achebe. And then on this podcast, when Dylan said a book called Things Fall Apart, I was trying to name the author, but I said the Nigerian comedian Chinedu Unaka, who I've never met.
It was Pima Chandran.
So close.
It's pronounced Obachan. But that is really good advice. Thank you. I'm gonna try that. And honestly, like I had a really good therapy session today where it's like I kind of had a little breakthrough of like, you know what? It's, where I feel like I had like a little milestone within myself, and I think it's on a good path. But I guess that is like those are the like most present feelings I'm feeling right now. Honestly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Of course.
Okay. Well, I think we're at a good spot. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Thanks for doing. Any last thoughts?
Oh my God, I love you.
I love you too. I really pray that we get to do. I'm gonna pray that we get to do a cruise together.
Me too. That would be really fun.
To perform on cruise ships.
That'd be
and
really
bomb
fun.
in front of gay guys.
Let's do it.
I'm about to go on a straight cruise for a week.
Which one?
Royal Caribbean.
Okay. Yes, I've heard of them. Yeah.
I'm curious. I tried to get tickets to the comedy shows and they're already sold out. But I think there's standby tickets.
Oh wait, you're doing a straight cruise?
No. I'm going on a straight cruise with my gay uncle and his husband.
Oh.
He bought me tickets to it.
Oh. I thought you were performing on it. Okay.
No. Literally so random. Like I
God.
got reconnected to my gay uncle who I haven't seen since I was like 12. And he was like, come on a cruise with my husband and I. Like, I'll take care of everything. Come, like, we'll make up for lost time and like get to know each other. I was like, that's so sweet.
So great. Just walk into the comedy shows. Be like, hey, I've been on Comedy Central. Let me in.
I know. I'm literally gonna be like, I heard they're sick. Shit. I literally was having this moment where like I was like, if they called me up to do 20 minutes, like I'm down. That's not gonna happen. That. Or maybe someone will get pushed off the cruise.
You know what? I pray that'll happen for that person.
All right. Love you, Dylan.
I love you.
All right. See you in heaven.
See you in heaven.